So we'll be starting now our prayer session. The portal is officially open. I've also finished prayer, as you can see. And now we can, whole congregation will pray. We can pray together. All races are welcome, except I've been the one typing all this time. And I have every right to rant. I've cried so much last night. I feel so betrayed that I was fighting always for these black communities and these people, only to come and find out they were fucking me up. They were the cause of my problems. An entire family running a business which is very dirty and having blood in their hands, because when someone uses drugs and passes away, people are crying. That's very big karma. And they didn't care. And that's why they were torturing my son, trying to hide Hassan in my son, Bilal Aslan, 14-year-old, destroying him. And gangs affiliation, I don't know, from Haiti, from Nigeria, people were coming here. Why? Because she gave my identity to somebody else. So I don't want to see even that Sarah who pretends to be my side. I don't want to fuck with you at all. Get lost with your shit church. And I said what I said. I want them to feel what I felt. If they didn't even think of me, and then you're sending me a message, Black Lives Matters, fuck you. Every life matters. But if you didn't respect my boundaries and you used me as your pawn, then I have every right to chase the shit out of you and your entire family. So even that boy who pretends now he's a rebel for his family, get your fucking ass out of here. Be making money with your mama, and your mama was torturing my son, a 14-year-old, dropping him and doing every kind of shit because of you. And this goes to you also, the Filipinos who are involved in this mess. So I don't give a fuck about the African Union. I don't give a fuck about everything. I'm extremely hurt. And you're not even welcomed on my podium for prayers today. Let me pray with those people who really care about me. You are almost selling me out. That's why I'm always in problem. I went to Kenya. The moment I landed, 2 black officials came to me. And they came with a photo of Nana, who is my neighbor here. Because they had already stolen whatever it was and started to build an empire of her name. Reason is because I was going to Kenya. They knew I will be doing a lot of activities. That's why so much shit was happening. They built in Nairobi, took my number. Even you fucking Capricorn, you are involved in this drug business. And there's some KDF policemen involved. All of them. I don't know, Joss was given my number. There's a KDF policeman, Stephanie Smith connected to them, as far as this gang which is Naka in Canada. They are all in it. All of them. This is an entire group running this business. So Capricorn, stop pretending now you're innocent when you're the fucking key player in this game. Laundering money using my Kenyan number. That's why I shut off the Safaricom. I pulled off the SIM card. They're laundering money. They always use my bank account, ban it and pop. There's so much illegal activities done. I was wondering, who is this enemy behind the scene? Well, the bitch who pretends to be a divine, calling herself empress, doing every kind of shit, and she's not alone. They're doing it with the whole group. This gang of Virgo females needs to be checked with the Scorpio. And that's why I said I don't want to see that military guy, the black guy who sits a Scorpio here, and the female. They're in military also. They're dark guys. I don't have any problem with Corporal Corner because he respects me, I respect him. We had issues before and he straightened up his mistake after finding out those identity dramas. But with this black community, I don't want to work with them because this guy also uses his military techniques and all the things that he can to launder money. So fuck it. No. And I have no issues with that. There's a group who is Isiomombo, I don't know, whatever, they do shots by racial. I don't have issues with you. But at this moment, when this shit happens, I will keep away from all these groups. So stop coming back to me, even you, Divine 717. Fuck you, all of you. Call me a racist. I don't give a fuck. Because at this point, the pain I'm feeling, if it was Hitler's era, I will not be banning the Jews because I will be banning the blacks for what they have done to my child. And to me, you almost sold me out at the airport. And it was you also, the Buffalo, who was involved. And the Edie, fake Edie, who is the Sudanese. And that's why they're running this business with Nuru. You can't tell me shit, Nuru. You are running an entire empire of drugs with the Sudanese. And that's why they were given my identity, went to South Africa, got passports, went to Uganda, and here he poses as my brother. They're not my family. I don't want them here. And that's why I said I don't want this Idi Amin, I don't know, shit empire. Go fuck yourselves. These people are fake, refugees with fake identity. And the reason why they're hurting us is because they're running an entire family business, dark business, using our identity as far as Australia. So yes, I said what I said, and trust me, there are really answers in prayers. When you pray sincerely and cry your heart out to God, sometimes He will not give you the answers immediately. Until when you have that strength to see the truth, then He will reveal the answers to you. And that's exactly what happened to me. I've been wondering, why am I being put in all these problems? Cases back to back. I'm always the target. Why? Only to come and find out because this bitch was hiding behind me is a drug kingpin. And she runs an entire group. She's like Queen of the South. Teresa Mendoza in black. But she knows how to hide it. I'm here on a mission. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Bullshit. They were using me, using my projects to run this. Now it's all making sense. Remember the Trojan drug bust? There was a whole container which was caught with fish tins, but inside it was cocaine. I am the one who manifested this project, and I did it with Iran, Nawaz from Iran. We wanted to do this with Ibrahim to send the food to United Nations soldiers in Central African Republic. I got the project, wrote it down, liaised with the Nawaz of Iran, a friend of mine, older man. When I was in Kenya, I spoke with him and people saw him on the video. And then came Mustafa and started to destroy everything with that bitch. I don't fuck with her, that fake-ass mother who is a control freak, who had nothing to do with this. She was just hacking my business and pretending she's Mima. We prepared everything. I got Nawaz to get samples from the factory in Iran, used DHL to send the factories or to samples all the way to Central Africa for the board and even the president and the government to work on it and see if we could get the tender to feed 10,000 UN soldiers and we could supply the food to them. What happened next? Remember, Ibrahim was involved. His wife Annette is involved. Those were the two people we were dealing with. And I was not talking to Annette. I was dealing directly with Ibrahim. What happened next? They used this trick and started to send cocaine in tin fish. And there was a woman from Philippines, Indonesia, I don't know, connecting with Ibrahim. That's the problem. The problem with Ibrahim, he uses your ideas and benefits himself. This is something I'm going to say openly. And that's why karma is hitting you there. You see how you look? Wheelchair and this and that. It shouldn't be that way. You betrayed me so many times and you know it very well with your family. And now I am sitting here on my prayer mat. It all makes sense. Why did you use the same trick of tin fish to move cocaine? That information was only in my email address, which Sarah is using. And we know Sarah in Spain, how many times there's drugs there. So I say that you, Sarah, is involved. The family of Ibrahim is involved. Alibaba, because you access my internet, my emails, including you, Muhammad. What's your role in this? Because now you make me talk and I will fucking talk. Because if it was to set up, you will have set up me, Mima, and Nawaz. Because I'm the one who manifested that business. Ibrahim came on board with a gang of Australians and a woman, I don't know, from Philippines or whatever, and she wanted to do it at a cheaper rate. So Philippines also, now I want to know, do you do drugs? We have to look into this. They have to speak, because why are you even using my identity? And Ibrahim's son, who is in USA, New York, is married to a woman with my identity. And another one as far as Australia. That's why there was a fake wedding online, and this group of Yasin, Muhammad Ali, the heroin addict. There was a wedding which took place and someone got married with my identity. Tell me. So this whole group is involved in this dirty business. So when I say no, it's no. And when you make me talk, I will fucking talk. because you are making me tap now into many things. And I'm one person who keeps a lot of secret, but you always know I see beyond the veil. I respect you a lot, Annette and Ibrahim. But you did me dirty, and you fucking know it. Your entire family did, including the Egyptians. I didn't deserve this. But the time has come. The truth needs to be known, and you need to stand up and speak your fucking truth now. And yes, I'm sorry, but the cult which is sacrificing people is also based in France. There's a grandma who's doing it there. That woman, you know your mama, what she's doing in those old castles in France with very elite people. You sacrifice people. And I'm not making it up. I saw something even when I was in Ibrahim's house. I've never opened up about this. But God is my witness, and and there's a portal for healing, and that's why I'm now to speak up. I know what I saw when I came to your house. And that's connected way all the way to Congo. There's something you do with those dirty pygmies. And you know what that means. Crack the code. I need my justice, and you have to give me exactly what is mine. I will not be used by you or Miriam or anybody else and your family. Today is the D-Day. I've been suffering and put through a lot of hell only to come and find out it's because of these people, their whole group, and their dirty business. What if those soldiers, those undercover policemen were going to take me out at the airport in Nairobi, or were going to set something up and then frame me, including this fake Edie, and you, Shah Rukh Khan, aka Mr. Bull? You will all have to fucking open your mouth. So it means you have connection even at the airport, and that's why you do a lot of dirty things. Drugs in Nigeria, laundering from Australia, whatever. It's all interconnected. So I'm not entertaining your shit anymore. And it is what it is. It's me, Mima. You can see me. Fuck the colors. Listen to the message, because I am talking as a mother who is hurt and a woman who has been betrayed, because you are using my work to launder your money, and it's something to do with drugs. So at this time, if people are going to jail, I don't give a fuck, because I gave you so much respect, and the last thing I was expecting was the truth to be exposed. And I know why everything was delayed. It's because God was building my muscle for me to be strong enough before he throws the jab on me, that I should be ready to take it. Because if this was shown to me before, I would have cracked in pieces. But Alhamdulillah, I'm strong enough to understand this and take this betrayal. But I will not be a stupid person to stoop low and come back again and do the same thing, work with you. This is ending. And I want the authorities now to step in and take over. These people are doing a lot behind the scene. A lot. In Africa, everywhere. And I'm telling you, Akon, fuck off, because you are one of those dealers. And you are Rosina. So pop up here and try to show your shit. You're going down too, because your wife was stealing my work and working with Zari. And if you look at it, all of them are going to Zari. If it is the Edie who had buses from Ghana, whatever, pretending to be my brother, who stole my brother's identity, connected to Zari and Uganda. All those who were laundering, the Gucci team, everybody, all connected to Zari. The girl who pretended to win Lotto, it was laundering from Brazil. I don't know from where. She came back to South Africa. Zari. Zari is their best, because she was using my projects to launder their business. Hide money, to launder their money and do businesses. So when I went MIA and I tried to stop doing a lot, they started to suffer. And that's why they were looking for substitutes like people of Dyson, who are stuck now in drinks. The only thing they can produce is drinks. They can't do much bigger. And when I launch something, they steal it quickly and make it disappear. That's why I was not paid shit. They were taking my money because they were doing a whole business, gave my identity to that hoe, including you, the Team Rasa. And that's why they're playing with my bank account, stealing money with their occult and word witches, hiding so that they can seek immunity. I want all of them behind bars. And if justice doesn't prevail now, I told you this week, whatever will happen. It has manifested. The portal is a plus point opening. Everybody will test it in 2024. You are all going down. And I'm gonna say something. What happened to me during my cancer? It was a Virgo who was involved in this shit. This guy was using me as their puppet. Once you found me in the hospital, you are using me as your experiment rat. And that's why you stole my identity and gave it to that Capricornian woman. And she even ended up with a German citizenship. So you are next. I'm not doing much, I'm telling you, but you're going to be meeting visitors, I said, and they're going to be spiritual. For the rest, they need to go behind bars. Because sooner or later, that boy is going to be killed, and that fat soul is going down. There's a huge group fight which is about to happen, and maybe later we'll do a reading. I will see. Let's pray first. But I'm really pissed off.